Fackham Hall, 2025. This is a period comedy drama set in the English countryside in a stately home in 1931. There's an economic downturn, the Great Depression, and this gives Downton Abbey quite the run for its money. I think it was inspired by this, by Downton Abbey 2010 and Gosford Park 2001, which I don't think I've seen. And that time, the early 1930s, 94 years ago, there were archaic rules, as in all the sons have died and the daughters cannot inherit unless married. I mean, seems bonkers. The, there's um, a family motto on the sign that relates to how they kind of keep it in the family. Let's just put it like that. I mean, first cousins get married a lot. There is a lot of lewd humour. Oh my! It's just um, plenty of anachronisms and um, I found it very much laugh out loud, funny, although I don't tend to, um, I try not to laugh out very much, certainly in the cinema, laugh out loudly. But I certainly would have if I had, if there hadn't been anyone else in the cinema. Um, I went to see it with a friend. She enjoyed it as much. And there were a few other people because it was Friday afternoon, not many. Um, so there's there's a certain um, there's quite a lot of farty jokes, willy jokes, especially one song that when my friend and I were talking about it afterwards, we thought, yeah, that's kind of puerile. It is funny, but we were sort of expecting the combined age of the script writing team to be about 12. Uh, I haven't worked out how old Jimmy Carr, Patrick Carr, and the Dawson brothers are. Probably slightly more than 12. Um, but the humour, they certainly kept it up, and there's a lot of it is puns and run-on sentences, like the lack of punctuation to guide a priest, so he keeps saying things, saying starting a new line or new sentence without a pause, and um, some of them are, quite well. It was. I found it really funny anyway. You'd expect there's I mean, what it is, there's oh, yeah, anachronisms, like music. I mean, there's a lot of music from that time, but, one of the butlers is called Siri, so and they got rid of Alexa, so there's that sort of nod towards, modern it's as if, uh, the modern era creeps in, it leaks into the narrative a fair bit in a very humorous way. And I remember the film Blithe Spirit from, I don't know, about 2020 to 23. This is like that, but it's cranked up quite a few notches. Um, there's a Cluedo style element because it becomes a bit of a murder mystery after um, the one of the main um, a Lord Davenport, Davenport is found dead, um, and they even have a sort of Cluedo hotline. I mean, this is much more than a laugh a minute because it's just like one joke following another, and that's a good thing about having a team. But like, yeah, I mean, some of it is just so daft. The song everyone laughs along to, in the characters as well. They find it music, but of course it seemed humorous. Um, and there's things like in some ways, it feels like the Victorian era. There's a lot of that still about, um, like London's oldest chimney sweep. So there's some harking back to an earlier time, and there's a great aunt who's like Napoleon is her nephew. That kind of I don't know. It just oh, that's Sue Johnson. Yeah, I mean, some of the actors I didn't really know. Thomasine Mackenzie plays Rose Davenport, who's effectively the um, protagonist. There's Ben Radcliffe as Eric Noon, who is counter. I mean, another protagonist, sort of leading gentleman to um, Rose Davenport's character, I guess. There's kind of like there's all the pressure to start with for Poppy. Poppy's about to get married. Poppy Davenport's played by Emma Laird. But of course, the family are very keen because you know otherwise the home will be taken over, but it won't be, it won't go down to the next generation. I don't know. It's just that's the key area of the film. Oh, Tom Goodman Hill is Inspector Watt, so he's quite a character, and Tom Felton, who's Archbold Davenport. Yeah, so this, um, um, it's. I mean, yeah, it rolls with laughter. I mean, could have laughed into the aisle, except I was sitting near the wall. Um, but the what else can I say about it? I think it's like one of those films that is an antidote to. There's some slightly icky scenes, some squirmy stuff, but not too bad. I mean, that's mainly down again to the run-on sentences and the sort of suggestions made, which humorous but quite unpleasant as well at the same time. But I thought it was really funny, and um, it isn't hugely long. It's 97 minutes in length, so it's not like a huge commitment of time, and it doesn't. It feels the time goes fairly quickly through it. So it's filmed. I think I said in Merseyside and Yorkshire. It's filmed in Knowsley Hall and Thornton Hoof, I think, in the Wirral. But um, yeah, I think it's about the funniest film I've seen probably in the whole year. I'm trying to scratch my head thinking of are there any films that I've seen earlier in the year that I found funnier? And I don't think there are. So I will score it 9 out of 10. I can imagine perhaps in 10 or 20 years' time, I might think, oh no, this is really cringe humor, just the way that um, films I've been reviewing in the past um, lose their appeal a bit simply because um, acceptability diminishes with time. So I'm sure a lot of the thoughts that are acceptable now may well not be in 20 years' time. And there probably and there's a bit of that, the element of surprise and the humour that, means that there's that squirmy side to it as well. But, I think it does deserve 9 out of 10. I enjoyed it thoroughly. My friend did as well. So, I'd love to know what you think. Please leave your comments and, please like if you like this review. Thanks if you subscribe. Please hit the notification button, and, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.